exactly what you want to see. Let's run this puppy in. Score a touchdown and tie this game. Life, run for your life, touchdown on one play. Worked on this in practice. Touchdown. It's up to Kelvin Benjamin. This is all you, buddy. Kelvin Benjamin for a touchdown. Oh, he toasted his man. Holmes toasted his man. Spin move. Oh! Oh! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here in the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to a very, very special video. Now, it's not only special because it's Throwback Thursday, but it's also even more special because today is June 9th. And for those of you that may or may not know, probably a lot of you don't know, June 9th is a special day because June 9th is the day that the boy Juice was born. That's right, today is my birthday. I am 23 years old today, so that's pretty crazy to think about, that I'm 23 years old. So I don't want to make a big deal about it being my birthday. This isn't my birthday video. I may or may not have already posted a little like birthday video earlier in the day, just kind of telling you guys that it was my birthday and kind of stuff like that. So I say may or may not because I'm not sure if I'm actually going to do it or not. So yeah, it's my birthday as of this video going live. So yeah, 23 years old. That's pretty crazy. But we're not focusing on that today. We are focusing on Throwback Thursday, the Green Bay Packers. We've got season number 3, I'm pretty sure, finishing up in this episode. And we've got a lot of decisions to make. We got to decide whether we're going to re-sign a lot of players. A lot of contracts are due for extensions. So we got to decide which players we're going to re-sign, which players we're going to let go, which players we might move on in the offseason because of trade. We got to decide all that kind of stuff. And we also got to finish the regular season. Maybe we'll jump in and play a game. And this is going to be a pretty jam-packed episode. So I hope you guys are along for the ride. If you go on to enjoy, hit that like button. Show some support on your boy's birthday. And smash that subscribe button as well. Join the Juice Club. Let's get into some Throwback Thursday action. Here we are, week number 8. And as you can see, we are 4-3 on the year. We've got a lot, and I mean a lot, of contract decisions to make. And not a whole lot of money to spend between those contracts. Now, I talked about in the last episode some possible people that I was going to keep. I was talking about Randall Cobb, we're probably going to keep. Tremont Williams, we're probably going to keep. Bishop, I'm not 100% sure. We might trade Bishop. Sam Shields, we're for sure going to keep. So let's do that right now. Let's sign the guys that I know for a fact we are going to keep. So Randall Cobb, he's not going to cost us a whole bunch, so we can get him kind of on the cheaper side of things. We'll give him a decent bonus so that he can be happy. I'll give him a cool $1 million bonus for 4 years. We'll see what he says about that. He should accept that. And then we will go and we will re-sign Tremont Williams. Definitely want to bring Tremont back. He's going to be a little bit more expensive, but hopefully he's not super expensive. If we get him for 37.5, that might be worth it. And then the final guy that I know that I want to re-sign is Sam Shields. I know he's not a great overall, but he is still young, so I definitely want to bring Sam Shields back, and we can get him super cheap because he's so young and he's not a high overall. So if I can get him on the low, like $4.5 million over 3 years, I'm sure he would accept that. That's a pretty big payday for a guy that's not really that great of an overall. So let's advance a week and see if those guys do sign. We still should have some spending money if we want to decide to bring back anybody else that needs a contract, or if we want to go into free agency and sign anybody in the offseason. It's going to be a pretty interesting offseason because we're still trying to grow some of our rookies and our first-year guys that we drafted. Contract accepted from Randall Cobb, which is awesome. And Tremont Williams. That's a big W. So we got him back, and Sam Shields. They all 3 of those guys accepted their contracts. We do have to do a little bit of scouting. I've just been going down and scouting like overalls of potential players that we could be in line for, so and potential needs. So let's keep going down here, and we'll scout this guy, Angelo Kane. Ooh, hello, Angelo. 17th pick in the draft projected. He could be a very solid pick for us at an A. That's the first A overall guy that I've scouted. No joke. That is the first A overall guy in all 3 seasons that we've done this. That's the first A overall draft pick that I've scouted. Going into week number, I didn't even see if we won that game against the Cardinals. We got our bye week now. We were 4-3 when I started the episode, so if we're 5-3 or if we're 4-4, we'll know what happened. Nice bye week, and we are 4-4, so we lost against the Cardinals. Is there anybody new that needs a contract? No, everybody's the same still. We have $14.3 million to spend left on these guys that need contracts. I'm probably going to be trading most of these guys. If we're being completely honest, I'm probably going to be trading most of these guys. Let's keep scouting down here. We need to scout this Roland Myers guy. He's a B. Their overall is probably more important than their actual stats. I mean, maybe not. Depends on what it is. So we're playing the Vikings here. Do we want to play this game against the Vikings? Let me take a look at the actual schedule. So if we go to this tab and then go to team schedule, what do we have? Because I might want to jump into a game here and play a game. So let's go down here past the bye week. So we've got the Vikings, the Falcons, the Bears, the Vikings, the Bears, Jaguars, Rams, and Lions. Okay. So a pretty versatile schedule. Playing a lot of NFC North teams, and then we got a lot of 1 o'clock games. This is our last 4 or 5 game of the season. All right, so we should probably jump into an away game. You know what? Let's jump into the game against the Rams, because I don't know, I feel like that could be pretty cool. So we'll jump into the game against the Rams in week 16. So we'll keep on simulating till we get to week 16. Hopefully that's pretty good. And maybe towards the end of the season, depending on how our record is going, I'll start to sell off some of those players that are in need of a contract. That'll probably be the best thing. Although if we keep winning, then I'll probably keep them, because there's still a slight possibility we could get in the playoffs. It's not a very big possibility, but there's a slight possibility. We are 4. Okay, it's not going to be a big possibility. We're 4-5 on the year. I might as well sell them off now. I don't think we might as well go for the best draft pick possible. So we've got, let's get Dave Moody now, and he is a B. Okay, we could find some good defensive guys on here, and defense is what we need. We need defense on our team. Trade block for Rashawn Green. I don't really want him. I'll go one more week. We're playing the Falcons, who are also really bad at 3-6. I'll go one more week. If we lose this game, then that's for sure we're just gonna get rid of the team. We're just gonna have a fire sale of guys. But I'm not saying that if we win this game, we won't have a fire sale of players, but maybe it'll just be delayed by another week. We did get a team goal of 500 yards, so that probably means we won. We did. We're 5-5. So the Falcons are really bad. We'll go into scouting, and we'll scout another player real quick. I might as well scout this tight end, Byron Steele. Ooh, it's a good thing I did scout him. He seems to be pretty good. We are playing the 6-4 Bears here, week 12. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I'm guessing a loss because it's the Bears, but we did get a lot of goals. And usually when you get goals, that means you won, if I'm not mistaken. So who knows what's going to happen here. Did we really upset the Bears? No, we lost. Okay, so it doesn't guarantee that you won. I think it's time for a fire sale. I think it's time for a fire sale. I don't think trade deadline's on, so I think I can still sell. I think I can still trade players. Let's go for this Josh Bailey guy, outside linebacker from Rodgers. We'll scout him. All right, so let's take a look at the trades if we still can. Trade players. Okay, so we still can. So now the biggest name was Desmond Bishop. He's the highest overall player that needs a contract. So we will see who wants him. See if there's anybody out there. Bengals and Bills. Okay, so there's some orange interest. I'm looking for blue or better. There's Chargers. Chargers are blue. Anybody else blue or better? Come on, blue or better. Giants are blue. Give me green. Give me green. Who was that? That was Panthers blue. So a few teams are blue, but nobody's green so far. Seahawks are blue. We could get some picks from these guys. Picks? And the Titans are blue. So who was the first team? The Chargers. I'm looking for a team that needs a middle linebacker as like their biggest need. How good are the Giants this season? Do they have a high pick? Their pick is... Oh, they don't even have a first-round pick. Okay. Forget the Giants. Let's go. It was the Panthers, right? Yeah, the Panthers had a interest in them, blue interest. So they have Steve Smith. He's 35. They have pick 18. I'd want a little bit lower of a pick than that. It was the Seahawks next, and they actually do need middle linebackers. Their top 3 need. Hopefully they have a play. They have 2 draft picks this year, so they'd probably be willing to move on from a pick. Do they have Bobby Wagner? They do, but he's young. Maybe if I ask for Bobby Wagner and a pick, then how about Bobby Wagner and the 30th overall pick for Desmond Bishop? How do you like that, Seattle? They say trade declined. They're unwilling to trade middle linebacker Bobby Wagner. Okay. I didn't think that you were that high on Bobby Wagner, but whatever. I'm giving you a pretty good middle linebacker. He's like 10 overall higher. We have pick 31 as well and pick 15. What about if I give you a 3rd rounder? I'll throw you a 30, boy. Pick 95. What do you say to that, Seahawks fans? That is declined. They're unwilling to trade middle linebacker Bobby Wagner. Come on, Seattle. All right, I'll get rid of Bobby Wagner and just give me another pick. Just give me another pick. Preferably, they don't have a lot of picks this year. Give me a 4th round pick next year, and we can call it a deal. What do they say to that? The Seahawks have no interest in this trade offer. I don't know about no interest. I mean, that's a little harsh. That's a little harsh. What about if I give you... What about if I give you my 7th this year? Because 7th round picks are kind of just buns. And then I'll give you also... I'll throw in another player that we need. Or that we have. I'll throw you Derek Sherrod. How do you like that? I like them apples. How's that for sweeten the pot? Trade decline. They have no interest in this trade offer. Are you telling me that Desmond Bishop can't get us a 1st round pick? Is that what they're telling me right now? That Desmond Bishop can't give me a 1st rounder? What about if... How do they value their 1st rounder next year? Desmond Bishop for a 1st rounder next year, straight up. What do they say to that? Trade decline. They are interested but need a bit more value. Of course you do, you greedy little Seahawk boys. Of course you need a little bit more value. Because why wouldn't you? I bet if I throw in that 7th, it's going to go over the top. I hope so. Come on. Come on. You know you want to. You know you want to take the deal. Take the deal. Take the deal. Trade decline. This trade will cause the Seahawks to exceed the maximum roster size. Interesting. So we need to bring a player back. Okay. So they would have accepted that deal, but they need to give us a player back, which is why I wanted Bobby Wagner. It all made sense. But they said no. They're unwilling to trade Bobby Wagner. Whoop-de-frickin-do. You see what happens. Bobby Wagner's not even going to start for you anymore now that you got Bishop. All right, I'll throw in the 7th. I'll go get their 1st round pick from next year. That'll give us 2 1st round picks for next year, just like we have 2 1st round picks for this year. We'll go get the 1st, and then you can just throw me a player that maybe is young, that you don't really like. I don't know. Let's go through the roster and see who they have. So they have quarterback. They have Russell Wilson. I think they'd be unwilling to trade me Russell Wilson. We don't really need him to because we have Rodgers. We need a wide receiver, but I don't think they'll be willing to trade me a wide receiver. This guy, Tremont Woodard, would they be willing to give me him? That's a lot of value. I don't think they'd be willing to give me him. They're probably going to decline this. And they declined it. They're unwilling to trade Woodard. Yeah, I figured they would be. But I figured I might as well try. You never know. You never know what could happen. Is there even like development in this game? Let me like take a look at him. Can I not take a look at like his stuff? I guess not in the actual trade screen. So let's go through their team and see if there's anybody that they'd be willing to move on from. Do they have a center that we could use? Are they willing to give me Brian Rowland? Do they value him a lot? He's young. They're unwilling. Come on, Seattle. What are we doing here? Can you just give me a player? I know I'm asking for a little bit too much, but you got to be flexible with me here. So who else could we get that they wouldn't value? Bruce Irvin. He hasn't really developed in anything. KJ Wright. I've already tried Bobby Wagner. There's Richard Sherman. They wouldn't be willing to give me Richard Sherman. There's Jeremy Lane. Jordan Pugh, Cam Chancellor, Larry Asante. Let me try and get Bruce Irvin. He's not a very high overall at all. So let me try and throw in Bruce Irvin and see if they accept this. Because he's not high overall. You shouldn't really value him that much. Trade decline. They're innocent but needs significantly more value. You gotta be joking. You just gotta be kidding me. Come on, Seattle. You're fleecing me here. You are fleecing me. What about a next year 6? That's significant value. That is significant value. We're spending way too much time on this trade. Trade decline there is, but need a bit more value. All right, I'll bump it to a 5. I will bump it to a 5, and you better take this offer. You better take this offer right now, or I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream. Come on. Take the deal, take the deal, take the deal, take the deal. Trade offer accepted. Desmond Bishop, a 7th rounder this year and a 5th rounder next year for Bruce Irvin in their first next year. Good. There, we got rid of Desmond Bishop. They can choose whether or not to re-sign him or not. I may just go and do the rest off camera before we get to the off-season video, just so in case a long trade like that happens again, you guys don't have to suffer through it. I didn't expect that to take as long as it did. All right, let's see if we won that game. We are 6-6. We're not gonna have a very good draft pick. Maybe if I still trade more players, we'll have a better draft pick. Who's next? Who else wants to get scouted here? I'm really curious about this Angelo Kane guy. I'm probably going to take him. He looks really good, at least in terms of his overall. Let's go Frankie McGriff. He's a C. We should not have went Frankie McGriff. We should not have went Frankie McGriff. All right, let's go. Let's trade some more guys. Okay, I'm going to trade some guys, and then I'll be back when I have a couple. I'm going to trade probably, I'll trade Derek Sherrod, I'll trade Lawrence Guy, and I'll trade Jarrett Bush. Those are the 3 guys I'll trade. When I get all 3 of those trades done, I'll be back, okay? I'll see you then. Okay, so I'm back, and I couldn't actually get any trades done because nobody is interested in Jarrett Bush or Derek Sherrod, and when the game tells you that nobody's interested, they are not interested. I literally had Derek Sherrod and Jarrett Bush to the Cowboys for a next year 7th round pick, and they still said no. And then I threw in my next year 7th round pick, and they said no. So I couldn't even get a next year 7th for 2 players and a 7th round pick. So when they mean no interest, that means no interest at all. So it's going to be difficult. We might have to just let them go. I don't know. Marshall Newhouse will probably have some interest in him. Other than that, I don't think anybody else will have any interest in him. So it's going to be pretty tough. But we've got this game against the Rams. I said I was going to jump in and play the offense, so we might as well do that. We're 7-7 on the year. I don't think that's good enough for the playoffs. Maybe this is a bad division this year, and we can sneak into the wild card. Probably not, though. But yeah, Packers-Rams. Final game of the season. Well, not final game of the season. We got one more after this, but this is the final played game of the season. So let's go in and lose. Would be preferable. I mean, if we win, that's cool. I'm going to try to win, obviously. But if we lose, it's not a big deal.
And everybody is set for this matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the St. Louis Rams here at the Edward Jones Dome. Hello, friends, and happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Jim Nance and Phil Simms getting set for kickoff, and hope you're having a great holiday season. We got some football coming your way.
Yeah, I think we got some exciting football coming your way. Enjoy the holidays and enjoy this game today.
Both teams played well last week, Phil. They both won. I don't know how much of a factor that'll be, but we're getting set for kickoff.
It's always a factor. When you play well, it makes you believe in what you're doing. And when you believe, that even makes you better than your talent level. So this is going to be fun to watch.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the offense to take the field for the first time today. And that's going to be nice to Randall Cobb. Rodgers has got it on the money for the first play. You'll love to see that. Let's see if we can keep things going hot here. We're in St. Louis to play the Rams. Oh, got to get that away. That's Greg Jennings. He's been a beast this season, and he almost stayed. He did stay up, technically. And he gets a nice play there to get extra yards. 4,000 yards, 35 touchdowns, 12 picks for Rodgers this season. Do I have a man open there? No! James Laurinaitis! One of my favorite players of all time. He intercepted me. Oh, I didn't think he'd be able to reach me. I thought I had a lane. Well, that's not good. That's a big fat L to start this game. We were starting out pretty hot, too, with 2 big plays. That is a big, stupid L. All right, we got the ball back. It worked out in our favor. Luckily, the Rams have a rookie quarterback, or a young quarterback, at least. I don't know if he's a rookie. Jermichael Finley had a big day last week on last Thursday's episode. Is it going to be his episode today? And no, it's not, because we are going to get smoked. Absolutely smoked. We got to have somebody get open here. I want the cheese man. Where's Cheeseborough? Uh-oh. That was a man coming in unblocked off the edge. Was that a corner blitz off the edge? I don't know what it was, but it worked out for the Rams. He got completely unblocked. Came in free. I got to get that away. Randall Cobb couldn't get anything going. All right, that's not a good drive. The Rams defense, pretty solid there. The pass rush for sure, man. I couldn't get anything going. I couldn't get anything going there. All right, we get the ball back. It's a nothing game here towards the end of the first quarter. Both teams evenly matched, even though they're 4-10 and we're 7-7. That's going to be... Oh, it's Jermichael Finley for the catch. I thought it was going to be another pick. It had that kind of feel to it. It had that kind of feel to it. All right, let's go play action here. Oh, my man's wide open. It's Greg Jennings. He's got space. Greg Jennings down to the 17-yard line. I love me some Greg Jennings, man. He is killing the game. Oh, we've got Cheese. And Walker's in, too. That's good. But you know who I'm targeting. I'm targeting Mr. Cheese if he's open. Lob it to him. I shouldn't have targeted Cheeseborough. I should have looked for the open man. I can't help it. Every time he's in, I want to throw it to him. I want to make him the best player in the entire league. And I don't know if that's a possibility. Delaney Walker. Uh-oh. Good block. Make the play. That's a holding call. Thanks, Aaron Thompson. Thanks. I appreciate your hard work and dedication to getting penalties called, but Randall Cobb's wide open. That's a touchdown. Rodgers with a masterpiece. Chef's kiss. Randall Cobb, great catch. Wide open. Oh, looks like we're kicking the field goal. All right, I'll kick this one. Crosby's got it up, and it's good. 7-0 Packers as the first quarter is almost over. Let's go to simulating. That makes me feel good. That makes me feel good. We got some points on the board. Let's see how good the defense does. All right, sustainable drive here, and they kicked a field goal. Okay, so it's 7-3 to start the second quarter. We're just gonna keep lobbing things up, and hopefully somebody gets open. It's a similar play to what Randall Cobb scored on. It's Greg Jennings. 3 catches, 93 yards. Greg the Leg Jennings scoring some big-time plays. Now, Cheeseborough, I want him to be open here. I really, really do. I don't know if he will be, though. Come on, Cheese. He's not, but I got myself Randall Cobb. Randall Cobb down the field, and he's at the 4-yard line. I'm lighting things up here. I've got 205 yards through the air with Aaron Rodgers. All right, so we don't have any. There's no more Cheeseborough. He's not in this play. Finley's open. Oh, Finley. Really? Really? You can't just catch that? I don't know if that would have been a touchdown. Probably not, but that could have been just a simple touchdown catch, but no, you had to make it difficult, didn't you? Jordy Nelson, back of the end zone. And that's another touchdown for the Packers. All right, baby. We're starting to heat up. I'm starting to get the hang of things here. I am starting to get the hang of things. And we get the ball back. Actually, I skipped a couple plays and it's 3rd and 7. All right, that's not a good way to come back into a drive, but whatever. We'll make things work here. We got Jermichael Finley. This usually gets Jermichael Finley open. I'll give it to him. Jermichael Finley, big-time catch. 2 catches, 42 yards for him. We'll run the same play and see if Randall Cobb was open on that inseam. Let's see if he gets open again. Not really, but Jermichael Finley's open again, and he split the D. Jermichael Finley to the house, and it's 3 Packers touchdowns. We are lighting up the field here. I am amazed at how much Rodgers is cooking here. That's 3 different receivers with the receiving touchdown. And are we going to get the ball back? We do get the ball back. Let's go with not a stick and nod. I don't like those plays. We're just going to keep running verticals, and it's going to get open. Maybe verticals is the cheese play. Actually, no. I'm going to just drop this down to Mendenhall here. I feel like that was the better. Oh, that wasn't the better play because Mendenhall is injured. Not a good thing to see there. But we get to see our rookie, Algernon Nelson, for the first time. And he's much faster than Mendenhall is, I'm pretty sure. Here's his first catch. Algernon Nelson, he stays up on his feet. The big rookie. All right. The rookie with a broken tackle staying on his feet. You love the hustle. You love the hustle of the main man. I've got a main man himself wide open. That's Jermichael Finley. We're going to use another timeout here. We are just going fractured elbow. We'll miss the rest of the season. Luckily, we've only got 1 more game after this, so it doesn't really hurt us that much. But we get to see Algernon Nelson for a much longer extended period of time, which is not a bad thing because he is our future running back, I guess. I got to throw that away. There was nothing there. 35 seconds. 35 seconds. We've got a timeout still, so we're good. We're still good. Ooh, Nelson could be open on the Texas route. Come on, Nelson. Get there. Algernon Nelson with the catch. I love this kid. I love him. Let's see if he can get in with a run. He's pretty fast. Give it to him. Let him break the tackle. Algernon Nelson. Nothing. Okay, we'll have to call a timeout here. I tried. He's in the game again. Do I try it a third time? We don't have any more timeouts. You know what? I'm going to try it. Give it to the young rookie. Let him see if he can get in. He can! Algernon Nelson. Rushing touchdown for the rookie. That's probably not his first. Actually, it might be. Because he's been behind Rashad Mendenhall. So it might be his first rushing touchdown of the season. Alright, we get the ball back again. I'm feeling pretty good. We're moving the ball down the field. If I wouldn't have thrown that interception to James Laurinaitis early in the game, this would be a pretty picture-perfect game. Nelson gets some space. He's so fast. He's so fast. He's our future. He is our future at running back. I love it. And we got him, what, in the 4th round or something? I can't believe it. Feed the... No! I might have had him there. Cobb would have been open down the side. But the pressure from this Rams defense, man. Cheeseburrow's 6'5". Do you think he's got this one-on-one? Probably not, right? So they'll just go to Greg Jennings, split the D, and he's going to take it to the house. I'm setting records today, ladies and gentlemen. Aaron frickin' Rodgers. Rodgers! He is cooking today. He's got the money. That's 2 times now our players have split the defense. All right, we get the ball back again. 35-3. This is our most dominant performance so far in this entire series. I really want Cheeseborough to win off the block. I think he did. Get the ball away. Terrence Cheeseborough, go up and get it. He did! Cheeseborough! 51 yards. I'm all jumbled. Oh, Terrence Cheeseborough. That's why we drafted him. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. The cheesy boy with a cheesy catch. And I got to throw this. Oh, I was trying to throw that away, but Robert Quinn said, not today. You're not throwing that ball away. All right, Cheeseburrow's going deep in the seam. Is he going to be open? He's not open. But I know who is. Randall Cobb is open. 5 catches, 111 yards for Randall Cobb. My man is going in all Madden type mode here. I'm looking for Algernon Nelson. And it is. The rookie's got a receiving touchdown and a rushing touchdown. We are smoking the Rams in St. Louis. They might as well wish they were in LA right now because they are getting smoked out of their own building. I can't believe that I'm playing so well. I don't usually play this well in Madden 13. 42-10. They do score. So it's not all sunshine and rainbows right now. But I'm just going to keep lobbing them deep and seeing what happens. It seems to be working so far. That's a bad throw! I wanted to lob it, but then I saw the pressure, so I didn't think I had the time to lob it, so I had to just bullet pass it, and that didn't work out very well. Oh, my man's open. Jermichael Finley. He breaks a tackle and falls forward. 5 catches, 172 yards for Jermichael Finley. Rodgers is breaking records today. I don't know how many yards he's got passing, but he is breaking some sort of record. And I'm here for it. I'm also here for Terrence Cheeseborough back in the end zone. I wanted it. I'm forcing it to Cheese too much. I shouldn't really be forcing it to him. All right, he's running slants now. This makes me a little bit happier. Is he going to be open? Is Cheeseborough open? He's not. It's Robert Quinn, really. You couldn't have given it to a linebacker. Who got injured? Oh, it's some of the Rams player. I can't believe that Robert Quinn picked me off. Of all people, give it to a linebacker at least. And why is Robert Quinn keeping up with Terrence Cheeseborough? That doesn't make any sense either. Oh, it's 4th and 2? I must have simulated a little too far. Ah, we're going to go for it. Screw it. We don't punt the football on this channel. You know that. We don't punt the football on this effing channel. There's a holding call, but it's Jermichael Finley for a touchdown. This game sucks, Brian Bulaga. I threw a touchdown to Jermichael Finley, and you take it away from me. You couldn't have let me have this one. You couldn't just let me have this one. You had to go and hold. Get up and get it. I scored a touchdown. Screw you. Screw you, Brian Bulaga. I bet you're watching this right now. Screw you and your stinking holding call. I scored an effing touchdown. A missed field goal. Let's do a run play. See if we can break something off with Algernon Nelson. He's had a big day coming in relief of Rashad Mendenhall. Can we break something crazy here? Oh, come on. No, I had some space. I really, really wanted to. 6 carries, 24 yards. I don't think we're going to get this off in time. No, there's the 2-minute warning. I gotta hope that Rodgers has got some sort of record. 3rd and 1. We're going to give this to Nelson. We're going to let him get the first down. I think he did. Yes, he did. Okay. All right, let's go with some... Oh, they want us to do these stupid little short passes now. And I don't think I can hot route. But luckily, Jermichael Finley's still a god. Jermichael Finley. He did it. New NFL record, 591 passing yards today. All right. Rodgers. 591 is the new NFL record. Algernon Nelson going nowhere. Let's go with Packer smash. Can I audible again? Okay, I can audible to this. Makes it a little bit more favorable. Or maybe not. Jesus. Jesus Christo. That was crazy. Give me the full playbook. Give me the full effing playbook. Give me a PA scissors. And then let's change it to... No, let's just keep the PA scissors. 3rd and 17. My man's actually wide open here. Randall Cobb, he fell over, but he got the first down. He was like butt naked. Like absolutely butt naked, wide open. 47 seconds left. Give it to Algernon Nelson. Get in there, my man. Get in there. Fight for it. Did you get it? You were so effing close. How did you not get it, is my question. Who's catching this touchdown? It looks like it's going to be Greg Jennings. He didn't get in. I don't even think he got 1 foot in. I'm having fun scoring these touchdowns and breaking records and stuff. I got to get it away. Oh, that's a fumble, and that's a recovery by the defense. That's sad. That's sad news. No, he's not taking it. He's not taking it back. Jermichael Finley, stop him. Thank you. All right, so I got a little bit too excited, too overzealous, and we get a fumble, and they get the ball back. I don't think they're going to do anything with it because they got 19 seconds. And that is the end of the game. All right, we blow out the Rams. Our first big blowout of the series so far. It's about time we get a blowout. Game recap, statistics, player stats. Show me these Rodgers stats. Packers, 24-41, 612 yards, 5 touchdowns, 2 picks, and a fumble. Wow. I set huge records here. Algernon Nelson, 9 carries, 32 yards, and a touchdown. Receiving, here are the big stats. Jermichael Finley, 6 for 198 and a touchdown. Randall Cobb, 6 for 132 and a touchdown. Greg Jennings, 5 for 172 and a touchdown. And Algernon Nelson, 4 for 48 and a touchdown. Jordy Nelson also had a touchdown too. And Cheeseborough, 1 for 51. So I'll take that. Huge day receiving-wise. If there was development traits in this game, I'm sure we'd be activating a couple of them. Jarrell Worthy got a sack, and so did B.J. Raji. Did we intercept anybody today? We didn't intercept the quarterback at all. But we set a huge NFL passing record today, and we get a massive blowout W. All in all, it was a good game. All right, we're going to wrap up this video with the simulation of Week 17, Packers and Lions. We're 8-7, so are they. And I've decided that we're just going to let the rest of those guys walk. We're not going to re-sign Marshall Newhouse or Jarrett Bush or any of those guys, Lawrence Guy, any of those guys that we tried to trade earlier in the video. Because nobody wants them. I've put some of the guys up on the trade screen, and they're just all red interest around the board. So nobody wants them. We'll just let them walk. If they get signed in free agency, whatever. We've still got a decent amount of money to spend. And we made the... Whoa. We're in the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. Our first ever playoff run. Actually, it's not our first playoff run. We made the playoffs in year number 1. That's so crazy that we make the playoffs this season when I was expecting this year to be like full on, not full on tank, but like as close to full on tank as you're going to get. And yet we win 9 games and go to the playoffs in the wild card. I want to check the stat sheet, not the stat sheet. I want to check the history books. Where's the history books at? Here it is. NFL records. Show me Aaron Rodgers passing leader. Passing yards. I have to go to game records. There it is. Aaron Rodgers is the new leader in the clubhouse. 612 passing yards in a single game. Oh, you love to see it. It makes you smile, doesn't it? Makes you smile. Congratulations to AA Ron. And I guess instead of the off-season video, which is what I was planning on next Thursday, looks like we're gonna have a playoff special. So change of plans, but it's a good change of plans, I guess. We get to try and do a playoff run here. Maybe we can try and be like the Giants. I think the Giants were like 9-7 when they won the Super Bowl against the undefeated Patriots in 2007. I think they were also 9-7 when they won against the Patriots in 2011 too. So maybe we could do like that. I don't know. But thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. That's going to end this video. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate you guys spending my birthday with me, taking the time to watch this special video here. And hopefully we can do it all again next year on June 9th. So thank you guys once again for stopping by and watching. I really do appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed, like the video, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.